What's going on, people? TroopzTV, back again. Like a blood clot again, you understand? First match preview coming to you live from Back Again HQ, you understand? Normally, man is in Lily HQ, you get me? But we're outside today, blood, you understand? Match preview time. Obviously, we take on Sheffield United tomorrow at the Emirates Stadium, 3 p.m. kickoff. Watch along will be running. You get me? 2:30 we go live. So make sure you lock into that one, blood. But very important game coming up. You get me? We have a chance to bounce back from that dead performance, fam. You understand? Let's be real. It was a dead performance against Chelsea. It was a little bit better against who did we play midweek again, blood? Sevilla. It was a little bit better against Sevilla. Gabby Jesus, I think he had a fantastic game. Tomiyasu as well. I think he done really well. You get me? I think he's officially put it out there that, yo, the politician is no longer starting at left back, blood. You understand? As long as Timber is not in the side, Tomiyasu has to play in that left back position, blood. You get me? Martinelli, he had a good game as well, blood. He was a threat all game. Saka, he was a bit hot and cold, but he was more involved than he was against Chelsea. Declan Rice, I've already put out my thoughts on Declan Rice. I think that he's just slotted in, bro. You get me? He's probably been our best midfielder this year. He's been one of our best players this year, blood. You get me? One of our most consistent players. Whenever we need someone, whenever we need a bit of inspiration this season, he has been the one bringing the inspiration to the table. You understand? Martin Odegaard, Arsenal captain. I'm happy that he is an Arsenal player, but I'm not happy with his performances, blood. You get me? The last 2 games, he has been ghost. He hasn't been at his flowing best the whole season, blood, if we're being totally honest. You get me? A lot of people are getting in their feelings because I'm pointing this out, but I don't know why you're getting in your feelings, blood, because Arteta's the one that substituted him back-to-back games like Drake, bro. You get me? It's not me substituting him, blood. It's not me bringing his clout off. It is Mikel Arteta bringing his clout off, blood. So obviously Arteta can see what I can see, blood, that he's not at his best. He has dipped. This is probably his worst run of form that we've seen since he's come to the club. I don't know why that is, blood. You get me? I don't know if it's something to do with Norway not qualifying for the Euros again. I don't know what it is, bro. But this season, he hasn't been himself. Is it a hangover effect from losing the league last year? I don't know. But let me get this out there as well, people. You lot are crying about me criticising Odegaard and saying that Declan Rice would be a better captain next season. There's people out there saying drop Odegaard, bro. You get me? I'm not at that point of saying drop Odegaard. You understand? I do believe we need to keep playing him because I think that he will play himself back into form. And I think this is the perfect game for him to start because at home, he's electric, bro. You get me? At certain time, he's unplayable at home, blood. You get me? The issue with Odegaard is when we go away from home in the big games, he's nowhere to be seen, blood. You get me? The game against Sevilla, nowhere to be seen, bro. You get me? He did press, but that's all he did, bro. We haven't signed Odegaard to press. You get me? Odegaard has been signed to be the creator. Yeah? He's the one to open up the thing like a tin of beans, bro. Yeah? He is not Partey. Yeah? He is not Declan Rice, where you have been brought into the team to press, to play that side of the game. This is an attacking player, bro. And if he's not doing that, he's not putting it on a plate for Jesus and them man there, then conversations need to be had, bro. You get me? Like, man just come out of their feelings and just give honest opinions. You get me? One thing that people don't have a problem with me saying is drop David Raya. You get me? No one seems to have a problem with that, blood. You understand? Everyone agrees with that one, bro. You get me? And I do believe that Raya should be dropped, blood. You get me? It has to be fair. You understand? Because Ramsdale made a few errors. He was dropped. You get me? Arteta's come out and said that there's no number one. You understand? Ramsdale was number one, though. Yeah? He was the number one, and he has been dropped. But he needs to be given the opportunity to get back his spot, blood. You get me? Because that's what it's about, competition. You brought in David Raya for competition. He's doing more harm than good to the team, blood. You get me? And Aaron Ramsdale is sitting there thinking to himself, brother, I made a couple mistakes. I got dropped, blood. But now we're not seeing the same energy with David Raya, blood. Do you understand? Like, his kicking against Sevilla was shocking, bro. You understand? When the ball was coming into the air from crosses, he was all over the place, blood. You get me? Like, that thing when he punched it and it went over the crossbar and Saliba nearly had a heart attack, bro. Are we really saying that we're going to stick with this, bro? Like, you understand? Like, we have to give Ramsdale a chance, bro. You get me? For me, Ramsdale starts, blood. You understand? Like, Ramsdale comes back into the team for this game, in my opinion, bro. You get me? We can't afford to be slipping up and dropping points. You understand? And you get me? It has to be done. Arteta's got to press that button and do what he said. You understand? We want competition. Give Ramsdale a chance. You get me? Thomas Partey. Only God knows what's going on with Partey now. You get me? Apparently he got an injury in training before the Sevilla game. I don't know what to do with this person, blood. You understand? I don't know what to do with this player. We're going to have to go out in January and try and bring in a top midfielder, bro. You get me? Because we can't go through the season with Jorginho, Rice, and Odegaard as the midfield three, blood. You get me? That's not going to go to Man City and do a job, blood, respectfully. That's not going to go Liverpool and do a job, blood. You get me? You'll probably go OT and do a job. But the tougher grounds, even Tottenham away, bro. You get me? It's not going to go there and do a job, blood. We saw what happened when we put Jorginho in the midfield against Tottenham on Derby Day. He literally gave away the game, blood. You get me? So, what do we do with Thomas Partey, blood? You understand? I see that Newcastle are linked with going in for Ruben Neves, the Al Hilal player. They want to go and try and get him on a loan because obviously the thing with Sandro Tonali looking like he's going to get a 10-month ban because of the betting thing. We need to be looking at midfield options as well, blood. You understand? Because there's not enough in there at this moment in time. You get me? We're still missing Xhaka. You understand? I did want him to leave, but I wanted reinforcements on top of that, bro. You get me? So, you understand? We're going to have to look at that one as well. Starting 11. Here's where we get to now, blood. You understand? Starting 11. I already said to you lot, for me, David Raya should be dropped. You understand? His form is not there. Aaron Ramsdale deserves a chance to win back his place on the side. For me, Ramsdale starts, blood. You get me? The back four, Benny Blanco, tried and trusted, 7 out of 10 every game, blood. You get me? He's going to start. We're hearing as well, coming out of this club, that new contract is on the table, for Benny Blanco. He is the main priority for Arsenal at this moment in time. Hopefully he does sign it because after his first season at centre-back, since he's gone to right-back, he has been a revelation, and I'd love to keep Benny Blanco at the club. Obviously, centre-back pairing, you don't know the vibe already, blood. Willie Ross, Clark Saliba, best centre-back in the league, alongside Gabriel Magalhaes. And then Takiro Tomiyasu, you get me, blood. He waited for his chance, and he's taken it, bro. He's grabbed it with both hands, and he's running with it, blood. You get me? And the politician is no longer here, blood. You get me? Tomiyasu starts as the left-back. The midfield, obviously, Declan Rice has to start, blood. You get me? Martin Odegaard as well has to start, blood. You get me? We're going to have to go with Jorginho, blood. You understand? I'm not sure what's going on with Partey. I haven't seen Arteta's press conference, so at this moment in time, I'm not sure. So, yeah, Partey, you get me, bro? I pray for your Clark, blood, but Jorginho will start in the midfield. And then the front three, Bukayo Saka on the right, Gabby Jesus down the middle, and Martinelli will start on the left-hand side, blood. You get me? Obviously, we have Newcastle away next weekend, but we do have a game midweek where we can rest some of our big hitters and give them a much-needed rest. West Ham away in the Carabao Cup. So, you get me? In that game, we could probably rest the likes of Saka, Martinelli, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus, and use more of the squad players, man. Like Trossard will probably come in, Reece Nelson, Nketiah. You could throw in Jorginho and Elneny. You get me? So for me, we go all out in this game. We go full strength, blood. You understand? Because we can't afford to slip, blood. You get me? Them scumbags are currently 2 points clear. By the time we play, they could be 5 points clear because they play Crystal Palace this evening, blood. You get me? So you understand? We do need to get them 3 points. So Arteta, no games. Don't overthink it. Pick that 11 and I'm sure we will get a 3-0 victory against Sheffield United, blood. You get me? You don't know the vibe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your starting 11 in the comments below. Would you drop Raya? Who would you start in the midfield alongside Odegaard and Rice? Would you drop Odegaard? You get me? For me, Odegaard starts and Raya gets dropped. That's the title of the video, blood. You get me? Odegaard starts and drop Raya, blood. You feel me? But you don't know the vibe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you at the Roch along. It's your boy Troopz, and I'm out.